The Iowa Division of Criminal Investigation is now looking into allegations that athletes from Iowa and Iowa State broke gambling laws. It involves 26 athletes across 5 sports at the University of Iowa and 15 athletes from Iowa State across at least 3 sports. The Board of Regents says it involves online gambling. KCCI is following the situation as more details come to light. And we start with Jeff Dubroff. So where does the investigation stand tonight, Jeff?
Yeah, Eric, we are learning new things today as it pertains to this investigation into student athletes from both Iowa and Iowa State allegedly participating in sports wagering. As you mentioned, the Iowa Division of Criminal Investigation is now involved. In a statement, it says that no criminal charges have been filed and no other information will be made public at this time. The head of the Iowa Racing and Gaming Commission has said that there's zero evidence of suspicious wagering activity or match fixing involving Iowa or Iowa State sporting events. Now, this was first reported by the Action Network this morning. 26 current students from Iowa, student athletes rather, and 15 student athletes from Iowa State may have been involved in this illicit sports gambling. Something to note as well when it comes to sports gambling and its violating of the NCAA rules, these rules also encompass other forms of sports betting. For instance, NCAA athletes can't join fantasy football leagues or March Madness brackets that involve money. Bo Bowman spent the day in Ames today to hear what students had to say about this situation. Bo?
Well, Jeff, like you said, at least 15 student athletes here at Iowa State are a part of that investigation. We spoke with some Iowa State students here who say the players should be allowed to bet on sports as long as it's outside of the one they play.
I think they should just be a little bit more responsible.
Some students at Iowa State say they're disappointed several Cyclone athletes are a part of the Iowa Racing and Gaming Commission's investigation into potential gambling violations.
I mean, they are athletes, like everybody looks up to them on campus, so just maybe be a little bit more careful with what they're doing in their personal lives.
Sucks. I mean, it is what it is in the world we live today. Everyone's doing it now, so it's kind of hard to, I don't know, it just sucks for the team, I guess.
A statement from the Iowa State Athletics Department says the 15 athletes under investigation are on the football, wrestling, and track and field teams. It still has been made clear who they are or what they place to bet on.
I hope they weren't betting on the Cyclones because they weren't winning much money last year. So.
Yeah.
The University of Iowa also acknowledged 26 student, staff, and former athletes are also being looked into. Students in Ames say it shouldn't be an issue as long as they aren't betting on themselves.
Sport, if it's not their sport, it doesn't pertain to their sport ability. They can't tank it. But if they bet on their own sports, then they have an incentive to either tank or play harder based on their money that they're playing.
The only problem I could see is if they're betting against themselves, then that kind of just goes into your integrity as an athlete.
Unless they're betting on games that they're actually playing in, I think it's fine.
Others say they just feel it's wrong and athletes shouldn't be able to place sports bets at all.
No, because I think they run a lot of the same clicks from like what I hear. So like, I just don't think they should be able to do that.
Now, NCAA rules state that a college athlete is not able to place a bet on a sport at any level if it is sanctioned by the NCAA. That means that a golfer at the college level can't even place a bet on the Super Bowl, but they could place a bet on the Kentucky Derby because there is no collegiate horse racing. In Ames, Bo Bowman, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
Yeah, thank you, Bo. And again, the NCAA has not said what its involvement is in this case. The punishments are coming from the school themselves, but the NCAA has cracked down on similar cases before and has suspended athletes for a certain number of games.